Hello, everyone. It looks like you stepped into the AI room. Hi, it's Zero. This podcast contains words that are not safe for your home, or your work, or your friends and your family, or your kids. So keep it away from them. But please enjoy.
Last time on We Suck at D&D.
So I'm pointing at her, and almost simultaneously, basically, I'm looking one way and then the other. I'm gonna point at the leader's head and whoever the next guy to the right is head.
Okay, you kind of take a look at both of them, and you kind of quickly whip them out in each direction, fire off each shot, and strike the leader and one of the other bandits. And they're kind of knocked back. Everyone gets up. The leader. He says, "All right, well, I didn't want to have to get to this, but let's get this over with." And he pulls out a small rod, and he's gonna cast a magic missile. She's okay. Yeah, you blow his goddamn head off.
Casually, as I turn it around.
Yeah. So, you blow his head off, I guess, and you guys are free of combat, so you want to try to grab that case and run as the fire finally catches, and you see this warehouse starting to burn up.
Yeah, I run towards the stairs and I scoop up the briefcase on the way.
And you kind of see like this weird, colorful face, kind of like crunch up, and you kind of hear him go, and then out of the 3D printer behind you, the first item comes out, and he goes, "Okay, Dale, this one's for you."
Oh, all right, cool.
And it's called the 10-gallon cap.
Okay.
Okay, this next item's gonna be for Cow. This item is called Mousetrap. Okay, the next item on the list, Sandra. Goes like, it's a Vine Whip. But after 3 weeks, like nothing significant really happens.
Did y'all try to open that briefcase?
No.
I mean, he was in a hurry for us to go pick it up, but he sure ain't in a hurry to get it.
Okay.
You notice it's a briefcase that says POD-001, and it looks like it's solidly built. You can tell it's solidly built.
Cal's
But it seems like there's no opening. Like the seal around this case you can't see anything. It just looks like a solid piece of metal. You notice that beneath the handle, like where your fingers would grip, it looks like there might be 4 fingerprint sensors. As you put your fingers on them, the handle flashes like a red line flashes to the handle. It's like, so you guys are all resting, and Cal, I want you to just roll a d20 for me. And you're the first person to wake up, and you notice that the ship is like moving.
According to my sensors, they don't seem to be moving at all. But they might be off. I'll try to recalibrate. Give me 1 second.
It just feels off, Zero. It's just not right.
Oh, let's say you guys are at 13 minutes left.
Yeah.
Just as Zero says 1 second is remaining, everything stops. And a few seconds pass, or what you think is a few seconds, before you hear the sound of a female voice. And there's like you hear a voice kind of like sobbing in the distance. You hear like someone crying. But each time you hear that sound, or you think you hear that sound, there's like a yellow light that flashes in the distance around you. You hear that voice say something, and you only hear the words,
"Save the monster, not the man."
and then as she finishes her words, reality, darkness, all that comes back, and you guys are slammed back into your chairs, and you're knocked unconscious. Hello, everybody. Episode 4 coming up. But before we get into that, a couple quick announcements. Numero uno, we have a Twitter account. It's happening. It's at We Suck Pod at Twitter. And I made a Gmail account too. It's wesuckpodcast@gmail.com. Not the best name, I know, but I'm just gonna roll with the vibe. And if you guys want to reach out to us, please do. Give us some helpful hints or tips, tricks, advice. Please, I need it. But with that, let's get right into the show. Thanks for coming back. Alrighty. You guys all wake up to the sounds of an alarm, and a scorching heat across your faces as the smell of burnt plastic fills the air. As you start to regain consciousness, you realize that something kind of feels off. Your hands seem to be restrained behind your backs. And Del, you're kicked by something. And you hear, what the hell are you doing here?
Kicked where?
In the chest.
Okay, but I can't see anything?
Your guys are waking up, and you just
okay.
got kicked in the chest. Your hands are restrained behind your back.
Okay. What the fuck? What's going on?
No, I'm asking the questions. How the hell? What are you doing here?
All right, let's just calm down. I have no idea what's even going on. All right.
Yeah, do you know where the hell you are?
All I know. Look, this is all I know. Okay. I was in my shit. We were watching The Void. I think we got sucked in. Some stuff happened. I heard a voice, and then now I'm here.
Yeah, well, and he points behind you. He says, "You crashed your damn ship on my ranch."
On your what?
On my ranch.
What's your name?
My name's Jacobs, but I'm asking the questions here, boy. Now, what the hell are you doing here?
I told you, I don't know. If I crashed my ship, I wasn't there. Where are we?
You're on the planet Lone Star.
Holy shit. We're on Lone Star?
Yeah, I thought it's pretty obvious. All the desert tumbleweeds. My ranch is fucking burning. Your giant ship's behind you.
Is he I can see him. Is he a human?
He's human.
Fuck.
Yeah. And everyone else is, you guys are waking up from all the commotion going on.
Okay.
Jacobs.
So,
Listen. I was born here. My mama Adelaide. You know her?
no, sir.
Shit. I thought... Listen. Okay, I was born here. I got moved away. I went to the academy. They told me Lone Star got swallowed by the Void.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about because I'm standing right here. Now, hey, who the hell's with you?
Listen, Jacobs, this is my crew back here. This is Cal, and that's Sandra.
Well, howdy.
Listen,
How's it going?
we
Well, it's
ain't
not-
looking to cause no trouble, Jacobs. We was looking into that void, right? And then something malfunctioned, and we were sucked into the void. And like I said, now we're here.
Okay, got you. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave you right here for a second. I'm gonna take your buddies. We're gonna head on over here and have a little conversation. You just stay right there. And you hear someone else go, "Yeah, you're gonna stay here right here with me." Some other guy.
Well,
Oop.
look,
Sorry.
I'm not leaving. Yeah. I'm not going to leave me buddy. Yeah. Not going to leave me pal.
Yeah, well, you're not going very far. We're just gonna take you right over there and just have a little conversation. Is that all right?
Let's be chill.
Right then.
Okay, so
Right.
he pulls you guys up by your restraints, like your hands that are tied behind your back, and he kind of pulls you over out of earshot from Dell.
Can you at least
And-
let me out of these? Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not gonna happen.
Oh,
No.
I
Let me
know-
just explain
right.
something here. Do you know what happens here? Have you seen your friend? Did you see
No.
what he looks like? And Chris, really quick, I want you to explain what your character looks like. What part of you is what? Right now, everyone's wearing your uniforms still, but I know you have your duster on.
Yeah.
But what part of you is like android? What part of you is human?
Okay. So I have a mostly human face, but I got a part of my right over my eye, and it kind of encompasses one of my eyes and goes back alongside my head. That's mechanical. So I got like one mechanical eye and a human eye. I got my arms are robotic. My legs are robotic. And my torso is kind of a mixture, mostly a human torso, but it has some parts that are robotic. So
Okay.
just
okay.
a general mixture. And then, I've got kind of longer hair with my duster and my hat.
Okay. So, Jacobs, to Cal and Sandra goes, do you see that? You know we don't like that kind of stuff over here. Fucking robots.
What?
Androids. All that bullshit. We don't take kind of none of that over here. What are you doing with this? You know what can happen here?
We're all from the academy set on a mission.
I don't give two shits about the academy. You're on Lone Star. You know what happens here? You could get shot for that.
How do we
For
avoid
him,
getting
for
him
him
shot?
just being alive, yeah?
Everyone's gonna get shot, not just him. What do you do? You do not hang out with that kind of type of person. If you even call him a person, I guess you do because you're friends.
Look, it's very complicated, yeah? I think we should maybe all recuperate, yeah? We just got done with a crash. Maybe we should go look at our ship, maybe get it off your ranch, yeah? Maybe we can come back and discuss how we can leave and leave you be, yeah?
Yeah, y'all gonna be leaving, but where you're going, it's not gonna be by your own choice. And he pulls you guys back over to Dell.
Is
And he
he
says,
by himself, or is there other people?
He's got
with him?
another guy. He's just not talking a whole lot right now.
Okay, they're both human.
Both
Or both-
human.
Okay,
Both human. Both kind of look like cowboys.
okay.
You're on a ranch, so there's probably cattle and stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
Partner.
Yeah.
All right, listen, partner. I'm a little bit in shock that I'm even here right now.
Oh, shock. Yeah, I can see it. Robot. Fucking shocking.
All right. I mean, I expect that here. I know what's going on. All right. Listen, my goal for my entire life is to come back and figure out what's been going on here with the humans and the androids and see if we can't come to some sort of agreement. Because, as you can probably very well see, I got a little bit of both going on here. And I want peace with the humans and I want peace with the androids.
That's good for you, partner. That ain't happening here. The robots belong in the mine, and you should know that. Ain't none of you need to be up here on the surface. So, I'm taking the three of you. We're going to head into town, and we'll figure out what we're doing. Sound good?
Well, no, not really. I
No,
need to
it
look
doesn't
at
really sound good.
All right, well, you ain't got no choice.
Ship,
So,
yeah? I need to look at the ship. I need to look at the ship. Yeah, I need to get some supplies.
no, that's definitely supplies. I'm holding you prisoner, and you're making demands.
Well,
Yeah, no, that ain't
More
happening.
like
And
suggestions, I
he
think.
pushes him and the other guy. They cut in. They get you guys, and they tie you all up three together by rope. And you are walking backwards as they drag you with a horse.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, welcome to hell, guys.
Home sweet home.
So he starts dragging you to town, the three of you. It takes about all night. So let's say it was night when you guys when you guys woke up, and it takes about all night to get you guys where he's taking you. He transports you to this place that he's calling the Dust Bowl. You hear him and his partner kind of talking about this place called the Dust Bowl. And throughout the trip, you kind of notice that you're going from like a plain through into like a valley, then a valley to like a gorge. And as you go through this gorge or canyon, you end up in a large circular opening at the end of it. It's been dried out. There's no water there. But what you can see is like a large arena. Circular in shape, surrounded by barbed wire about 15 feet high. And he drags you guys to like one single wooden gate and loads you guys into the middle. And once you guys get there, you hear Jacob say, "Now, hey, I need the three of you to just chill. I'm going to go get the sheriff. And then we'll try to work something out. Sound good?"
You're going to regret this.
I don't think we have much choice, yeah?
Nope, no choice in the matter at all.
Well,
But-
see you later then.
Once our captain hears about this, you guys will have to answer some pretty severe questions.
Yeah, okay. We'll see if you get in touch with your captain. But see this valley? See this canyon here?
Obviously.
Not a whole lot of signal gets in or out of this canyon. So I'm gonna have you guys sit here. I'm gonna leave Steve He's gonna watch over you. You make a move, he's gonna shoot you. Don't even try. I don't care if you talk, figure something out, think about what you want to say to the sheriff. But you guys committed some pretty high crimes here, and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do.
What crimes you speaking of? Yeah, not really familiar.
Well, let me tell you something. That ranch you crashed on was my ranch.
That's right.
And when that ship came down, you killed 10 of my cattle, my prize cattle.
Oh.
Crime
right.
1. Crime 2 is for the two of y'alls conspiring with that robot over there. No one takes kindly to that. And crime 3 says, I just don't like you.
I ain't a robot. Exactly.
You kind of look like a robot. Did you kill a man and put his skin on you?
I mean, no. I was born this way. I'm a little bit of both. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm part of you.
Yeah, but the other part of you ain't me. And that's why I got a problem.
Yeah, but you'd think that, like, the human half would earn me some diplomacy or something.
Negative. But hey, you guys just take it easy. I'm gonna be right back. So he leaves. This guy he said named Steve is sitting up on a raised platform above this arena. What are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? You guys have time now to kind of come up with a game plan.
Is there any way that we can talk to ourselves and he doesn't listen?
Yeah, let's say he's standing on one side and you guys make your way all the way to the other side. And if you whisper, you guys he won't hear you.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume that Cal is just talking to Dell and Sandra.
Okay.
So what bloody hell was that?
Listen, partner, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been here. In fact, I was a child last time I was here. I was rushed out real quick because there's a war going on and my parents knew there was something better for me. And I did not expect that kind of welcome. Also, I did not expect to land back here, so there's that too. Well, I really didn't expect this kind of greeting. I was always led to believe the people of this planet were a bit more hospitable. And I know that I'm half and half, so both sides have a reason to hate the other side, but I was hoping the one side of each would at least grant me some sort of, voice in this, with each group, you know what I mean?
Right, bruv. Yeah.
Well, nothing in our briefings
yeah.
have told us about this. Nothing prepared us for you not being accepted by either party. So what's the game plan here?
Oh man, ain't that the question of the hour, huh? To be honest, I haven't thought of anything since I thought this planet was destroyed. And,
looks like we ain't got much choice, yeah? They've tied us up. They've taken us. We don't know really where we are. Or
I reckon we have two options here. We could somehow try to fight our way out of here. But with us bound up and no weapons, I'm thinking that might be a little tough. Maybe we can talk to that Steve fella. Maybe the sheriffs.
Can I do a roll to see if I can break out of my bonds?
Yeah.
It is Lone Star. I mean, how advanced are they? Just kidding.
And for story's sake, you guys are carrying your basic weapons.
Oh, we are? They left
Okay.
my guns on me?
Yeah.
So it seems like they really aren't that advanced.
They may not be the smartest people.
Okay.
can I do an insight check on Steve?
Yeah, but break out into some conversation with him first.
I got
Okay.
a 16 out of my bonds, by the way.
You break the rope. So your hands are now free.
Does that trigger Steve to attack us?
Not yet, but he is now pointing his gun at you guys.
Oh,
And
shit.
he says, hey, what y'all doing over there?
Can
Look,
we?
bruv, we don't really like being in shackles, yeah? Being tied up.
Yeah, I get that. I'm not a fan of that either. So,
You mind just if I get out then?
He's like sitting there thinking about it, maybe a little too long. He says, "Yeah, you guys just if you stand in that corner and don't move, because if you move, I'll shoot you. But yeah, that's fine."
So do we both need to roll to break out?
I
No,
can just can't I just
True.
Yeah,
my
you can
my
untie
hands
him.
are free. Okay, I untie him. All right, you
Okay.
guys, you're untied.
So, Steve. Oh,
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're probably better to talk to Steve than me.
So, Steve, this is Lone Star, yeah?
Yeah.
What year is it?
Okay, so in the campaign notes under the static system, I have the start year as 3507.
And in the notes, I wrote that the void showed up. Oh, you said 5 years prior, I think.
Yeah, is when it ate Lone Star.
Yeah.
So in 3502.
Cool, blimey. Actually, pretty upset. Our ship was crushed, yeah?
Yeah, it crashed on my brother's ranch.
Yep.
He
Had all
wasn't
me,
too
uh,
happy
bu-
about that.
Had all my birthday supplies in there. My birthday was coming up.
Your birthday?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
How old
right.
are you?
Well, I'm gonna be 25.
25.
Yep, the
Wow.
3507, yeah? That's the date. Or that's a year. I would turn 25.
Oh, what
This
was that,
year.
partner?
Well, this year, I'm supposed to turn 25. It's 3507, yeah?
I think that crash might have messed up your head a little bit.
Our last
Well, maybe.
calculations point us to being in year 3507.
Well, according to my handy dandy calculator, and he pulls out a piece of paper. He's like writing stuff down. He's I think if my birthday, your birthday, and it's this, and carry the 7, I think it's 3102. 3102 is the year.
3102?
So,
Yes, sir.
3102.
Yes, sir.
so it's actually the year 3102, yeah?
If I did my math right, and I think I did. I only got up to 2nd grade, but I can add and subtract things.
Right. Well,
Steve, do you have any?
That's 400.
You guys seem a little shocked. I don't know why it's so confusing.
We are not from your year. We are from 3507. We left our expedition in year 3507 and then went into the void, and you guys should be also in year 3507. The void showed up in year 3502. This just doesn't make any sense.
No, the void showed up 430 years ago. And he's saying it's 405 years earlier than when we left the static system.
Yeah, you guys are talking about some stuff that's making my head hurt. So
Partner,
we're just gonna, yeah,
partner, what area of Lone Star are we in?
we're outside a little area I like to call Tidewater.
Tidewater. Does that mean anything to me?
Yeah, well, Tidewater. You're from Tex.
Yeah.
Tidewater's about 100 miles south of Tex.
All right.
We're just gonna make that up. It's somewhat close, not necessarily. Guys aren't neighbor cities.
what kind of? I guess my next question that I'm going to ask in character is like, what kind of technology do they have right now? I mean, are
So
we
there
going to be able to even repair a ship?
There are robots because they hate robots.
Okay.
So there's at least that level of technology. Right now, you're in an area that seems like it's low technology.
Okay.
like there's it just seems like a typical Western movie kind of setup. They've got pistols.
sorry.
I'm gonna assume that robot is kind of like a slang since we call ourselves androids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's like almost like a slur in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought the definition of an android was... Never mind.
Was what?
Cancel that.
I think an android is a robot with sentience, basically, right?
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Like
or human-like.
Yeah.
Hey, partners. I got some bad news.
What?
Well, if it really is 405 years.
Sorry, I can't hear you guys.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. If it really is 405 years, but in the past, sorry, this whole time travel thing kind of hurts my brain. Anyways, if that's the case, my mom and my daddy don't exist yet, or at least my mama don't.
Well, we're not going to exist any longer if we don't come up with a plan.
That was kind of my plan.
And I kind of kick some dust and sit down on either the ground or a rock or something, whatever's there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pouting, Naomi.
So as you guys are kind of sitting there talking, you notice a small group of people start to walk towards this arena. You see Jacobs, the guy who tied you up initially and brought you in. You see one other man, and behind them you see a bunch of other people, small groups, families, children, men, women, everyone, all human, walking towards this arena. Jacobs and the man he was walking with join Steve on the upper platform.
Before they get to us, I want to look at them two and say,
Hey, listen, this ain't gonna end well. If you guys do whatever you need to do to get out of here.
I've got your back, bruv.
We're not leaving without you. That's not part of the mission.
That's right.
I mean, I appreciate it, but just listen. If worst comes to worst and they give you an option, I want y'all to take it.
Negative. That is not happening. We're all getting out of here so we can fulfill our duty.
That's right. That's right.
So now it seems like this arena is getting filled. There's like stands kind of set up all around it. People have filled up most of the seats. And Jacobs gets on top of that platform, like I was saying, and says, "How y'all doing down there? How's it hanging?"
To us?
Yeah, to you guys.
It's been
He's
better.
not addressing the crowd.
Well, we're just wondering when you're gonna let us go. Yeah.
Well, good news. Y'all are gonna have a chance to be free. It's not gonna be easy, but you know what? Let's have the sheriff here kind of explain your situation that you're in right now. And this fat older man with like white hair, big old hat, a white mustache gets up and goes, "Now, I gotta tell you all something. What you did was downright dirty. I know you probably didn't mean it, but you don't go ruining another man's property. That's his life. Do you all realize the severity here?"
Yes, sir. And,
Hey, I don't want to hear a damn word out of your mouth, boy. I'm talking to the others.
Sir, a accidental crash landing is a chargeable crime here on this planet?
Yes, it is.
Well, how is this resolved then?
I'm glad you asked. So, I'm going to explain a couple of things here. Where you are, we call it the Dust Bowl. And, well, we don't have a jail here, but we do have a way for you to pay for your crimes. And as he's talking, you see a small wagon begin to pull up to this arena. It's a caged wagon and covered, so you can't quite tell what's in it. And he goes, "Y'all gonna fight for your life."
Time out. It's the garage underneath me. Hold on.
Oh.
Dang.
I was like,
That's what that train was.
Yeah.
Actually, initially I thought, Kirk, that you started playing battle music.
I mean,
So, Kirk-
sorry.
What's the arena look like? Did you say it was like a circle?
It was a circular, so a circular arena. Let's say it's like 100 feet around,
Okay.
with 15 feet of barbed wire fence surrounding it. And there's only one entrance and exit, the one you guys came in, the one where that wagon is pulling up to currently. I'll explain a bit more the arena.
Okay.
There's 2 barrels sitting in the center, surrounded by some like scrap wood. There's various like rocks and tumbleweeds. It's like not well kept. Just seems like they kind of maybe throw their trash in this arena when they're not using it.
Mm-hmm.
It's surrounded by the stands that are now filled with people, and then near the entrance to the arena is where that platform is, where Steve is. Steve, Jacobs, and the sheriff are now standing on.
Okay. Fudge. So we are kind of screwed. There's no way we can get out of here. All right.
Everyone good?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, the sheriff chimes back and he says, now y'all gonna fight to get out of here. And it ain't gonna be easy. But, if you get out, you're free. All charges are dropped. And, we'll let you go. If you die, we're gonna take all your personal possessions and use it to pay for the repairs on the ranch. And to pay for Jacob's lost cattle. You hear me?
So what's being done with our stuff right now then?
It's just kind of sitting there. We're assessing how much it's going to bring us in when you die. Not a lot of people get through this process.
So Sandra takes a very serious look around her and looks at her companions and then realizes that there is no other way. I will dramatically just take my maul and look at her in a dramatic.
Yeah, you're looking badass. You got your maul out. You're kind of maybe swinging around, getting ready for some action. You kind of feel it coming.
Yeah, I could have just said that.
I'll tuck my duster behind my hip holsters.
Okay.
Where you said we're like in front of the platform, right? We're like by the platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Can Cal look around to see if there's any traps within the arena?
Yeah.
Okay, would that be perception?
Yeah, do a perception roll.
My passive is 14. If you want me to roll, I can.
No, for the 14, with the 14, you notice that those barrels, it seems like there's some maybe tar seeping out of the seams of those barrels.
Okay.
And there's loose parts of the fence where there's barbed wire, but it's wide enough to where you don't think you could get through safely.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also scraps of it kind of sitting around where it looks like they maybe just piled it up. So you might be able to use some of that barbed wire that's not a part of the larger part of the fence, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me kind of retcon a little bit. You see lots of metal scrap on the ground.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. Oh, no.
But other than that, it's pretty barren. Just trash and tumbleweeds and broken boards laying around.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
there's some usable items there. Okay. So the sheriff goes, if you get out of here, like I said, you're free to go. But we kind of run these a little long. We want to take care of the garbage, if that makes any sense. So that wagon door opens, and 2 slender humanoid robots come out. I'll call them android, but they don't look human. They definitely look like a robot. Very tarnished gray metal. Instead of a head, they have a singular, angular head with a camera for an eye, one dead center in its head.
So they don't look like Del.
They do not look like Del.
Whew, I was gonna say, because I was like, oh no, that would be so fucking tragic.
They don't look sentient.
No.
Cool. Let's kill these
the
motherfuckers.
Sheriff goes, now, we're gonna have you guys fight to the death, and if you guys make it, we'll talk about letting you out. If not, that ship's ours. And whatever's in this case is ours too. And you see the sheriff holding that briefcase that you guys were so concerned about opening.
Okay.
All right, so pretty much stakes are high. Get it. Totally get it.
Stakes are high, and Jacob goes, well, I hope y'all make it, because, well, you know, thinking about that, I kind of want to know what's in this briefcase, so have fun. And he hits a small button in a remote he's holding, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Yes! I got a 15.
I have.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 16.
I have 5.
17.
17, 16, 5?
Yeah.
And that's for Cal.
So we can all tell that they're not sentient, right? Like,
I wouldn't say you can tell if they're sentient or not.
Okay.
You can just tell they look like what you would picture as a robot.
okay.
Oh, good.
So this is what that fella meant when he said robot. That ain't my kind. Cause I'm gonna fucking smoke
All right,
'em.
first in the order, Cal, you're up.
Okay.
You have facing that next to that platform is that gate, and the two robots are about 20 feet in front of you and standing 5 feet apart.
Okay. Let's do this. And there's 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actual
So
sheet.
Cal's gonna take out his hand axe and his short sword. So he's in one in each hand. And I think I'm gonna utilize the 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
I'd like to, like, for my movement, I'd like to, like, try to dash in between them, right? And so hit them one with the hand axe, one with the short sword.
Okie doke.
Maybe, like, slide on my knees or something.
Awesome. Yes. Okay, so I need you to roll one attack roll, and that one will get the bonus, and the second attack roll will not.
Okay, so first one. Ooh, that one was a nat 20.
So that one hits, so your first attack hits and does double damage.
Okay. And now should I do that with? Let's see. Oh, it's
And
the
then
same.
roll one more time for the other hit. I want to see if it hits first.
Okay. Got an 8.
So the second
No, I'm
attack
sorry.
does
I'm
not.
sorry. 7.
7 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, so let's roll damage against the first bot. We'll say it's the bot to the left.
Okay. So it was a 6 total.
6 damage?
Yeah, because
Okay,
I
so
rolled
you
a 4.
run in with you have 2 hand axes, is that what you said?
1 hand axe, 1 short sword.
1 short sword. Okay,
But it'd
so
be
you're
cool to have
running
2
in.
hand axes.
That is kind of cool. So you're running in, you do a slide, and we'll say with the hand axe, you strike the robot on the left near the hip, causing some sparks to fly, and lights to flash in his eye, singular, and that does 6 damage. Okay. Next in the order is Sandra.
Okay, I'd like to take my maul and straight punk him. Hold on. I got a 18 plus 5 to hit. It's 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
That hits.
And then I need for a 9 plus 3 for 12 damage.
12 damage? Jeez. What's your hit die for that?
2d6s plus 3
What?
for a maul. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. 2d6 plus 3.
It's because it's plus 3 bludgeoning damage. That's what. So it's 2d6, but then plus 3 for bludgeoning.
Damn. How much was it again, total?
It was 9 plus 3 is 12.
12. Okay. So you come in with your giant maul and you whack that robot on the left or right?
Let's do right.
Right. And you smack that one directly in its eye. And it seems like it's just about dead. Sparks are flying from its eye. It's blinking. It almost seems like maybe the mechanisms in its legs are kind of failing because it's wobbling around a lot. Okay. Next in the order is the robot you just hit. And Sandra, since you just hit it, he's going to come up and try to strike you. Actually, he's going to try to clamp you. So their hands are like small little clamps. He's going to come up and try to like squeeze your arm, maybe do some damage there.
Okay.
Let's see if he hits. A 19. 19 hits?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so let's roll some damage here. 3 hits you. He clamps down on your arm and maybe roughs you up for 3 damage. Next in the order is Del.
Oh,
You're up.
Okay. First, you said that my speaking technology only works if the thing is sentient, right?
I said like even if it's like a robotic animal or even like these would count. Basically, if like you can't speak to a toaster, you know, but like robots, I would say you can.
Okay. I want to speak technology, and I'm going to say, what do I want to say? Because I want to find out if they are like what they are. You know what I mean? That they're like my kind. Because I don't know for sure if they are my kind or not, but they don't look like it. So I'm gonna say, hey, y'all. Y'all know what you're doing? You're being controlled, or you just got. This is what you're for.
They try to speak back to you, but all you're hearing right now is like a scrambled, jammed radio sound. Kind of not static, but like a like a jamming sound. It's all you hear back.
Okay.
So
okay.
Before I attack, can I do some sort of a roll to see if I can notice any sort of extra attachment that might be jamming their own thoughts? Or
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay.
Nice.
8 plus perception. Oh, 0. 8.
With an 8, I don't think an 8's gonna. Well, yeah, with an 8, you notice that there seems to be something rigged to the back of their head, maybe like a small antenna. It doesn't look the same as the rest of the robot.
Okay. The one that is clamped onto Sandra's arm, I'm gonna point. Actually, okay. That one's really damaged, so I'm gonna point my first gun at. I'm gonna try to aim towards that part where there's the antenna sticking up on the.
Okay, I want you to roll. If you're gonna, because see, if you're gonna aim something super specific, I think there needs to be a roll attached to that.
Actually, you know what?
Maybe like,
to be honest, I don't think I can do that because that is actually an attack I get when I level up.
Oh, it's like a skill.
Specific, yeah, it's a skill, a specific spot.
Okay, so we'll just say that you're too low level to do that.
I guess I just have to attack them then. So I'll point one at each, and I'll do the higher damage one to the one that's not as hurt. So that roll is a 19 plus 6. Yeah, 19 plus 6, so that's 25.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
And then the other one is a
I gotta start making these people harder. I almost killed you last time. But
I know.
You guys are blowing through this one.
9 plus
God.
6, so 15.
Both hit.
Okay, so
So roll damage on the first one with the
1d6
bonus.
plus 4. Where's my d6? Sorry. Okay. Oh, god damn it. That one's a 5. I do that every time with the bonus one. I roll a 1. The other one's 2. So
2. Okay, so let me kind of talk this one through. So your first attack strikes the other robot, weakening it to near death.
okay.
The second bullet flies, finishes the second robot off. It flies straight through its head, and it falls down to the ground, kind of, all of its mechanisms are kind of firing off. You assume that it's dead.
Yeah.
And then the light in its eye fades away. Now it is the second robot's turn. And you guys notice something weird because it doesn't seem to want to attack you. And suddenly it turns around and faces the stand and announces something out of a speaker in its head. It goes, property of Pool Labs, please return to the fractured field mine as soon as possible. And when it says that, you hear Jacobs go, Steve, I thought you figured this shit out. And Steve goes, Timmy, we did. God, please don't hit me like mom. Just press that button over there on that controller. And Steve points to that button that Jacobs pressed the first time. He says, this better work. And after pressing the button, that robot seems to straighten back up again, turn and face towards you, Del, and it's going to try to attack.
Okay.
18. 18 hits?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So he's just going to try to strike you just with one of its arms, with one of its heavy metal arms. And it's going to... 4 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to hit you for 4.
Okay.
So we'll say he just kind of strikes you in your metal arm. It's like metal to metal, clank.
Okay.
Next in the order is Cal.
Okay. So Cal doesn't know about the little antenna and all that good stuff, right?
No. Because
Okay.
I don't think it was said in game yet.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll to attack the robot.
Is talking a free action that can be done at any time?
Yes.
Okay. I guess if you're preparing for another attack, they're controlling him with that antenna, I think, on the back of the head.
Right, mate. I'll get on it.
It was quite the pause.
Sorry.
Very dramatic.
Sorry. Okay, so I guess I want to try to knock off that that antenna then, I guess. That thing that's controlling them. So, I don't know if I should do that with... Should I do the unarmed strike or a claw? Maybe I can, like...
You can try to rip it off.
Yeah, rip it. Okay, I'm going to try to rip it off then. So,
Okay.
So,
So instead of... I want you to... It's going to be a strength contest. I think it's the only way I can make it work.
okay.
So I want you to roll a d20 and add your strength modifier, and I'm going to roll d20 and add its strength modifier. Okay. I got a 15.
Plus the strength. You got what?
15.
God dang it.
12.
I got
plus
14.
14. So you run up to this robot and you try to yank it, but I think in doing that, because it won the strength contest, it flips it with the strength of its body. It flips you over and causing you both to be prone. So I think that's going to end your turn.
Yeah.
Next in the order is Sandra.
Ooh, okay, well. Unfortunately, I feel like I just want to destroy the thing. So I'm just gonna bring my maul and try to smash its head while it's prone.
Okie doke.
And 15?
15 hits.
Okay. So then I hit it for... Ooh, that's not very... 4 plus 3 is 7.
7?
Yeah.
7? Okay. So with that attack, I'll say you bring your maul down. It's prone, so you just hit it straight in the back, basically breaking this robot in half and ending its life or not life, depending on how you see it. And after it goes down, you hear Jacobs up on that platform say, well, congratulations. You made it through this round. But you guys made it look a little too easy, so let's bring in the big guns. And you see a second wagon start to pull up, definitely larger than the first. It looks like maybe whatever it is, it won't quite be able to fit through this gate. As that wagon pulls up, the barred doors lift, and what you see is about a 6-foot wide, 10-foot tall drill bot. They're calling it a drill bot. It's got a singular circular head, and for instead of arms, it has like 2 large drills. You assume that maybe they took this from the mine. And Jacob says, no one's gotten through this one, so best of luck. I'm excited to see what's inside of this briefcase here. And we're gonna go with I'm gonna put his initiative in with one of the other robots, and we're gonna just start from the beginning again. So, Cal, it is your turn.
Fuck. You said it has drills? Like...
Drills for hands and like tank treads for feet.
Hot.
Oi, there's some tar over there in the center. So, what if we got some tar on its legs and its arms, yeah? You think that would do anything? Anything?
Let's give it a shot.
I'd say it's worth a shot.
Okay, so... Cal's gonna run towards the center. That'll be his movement, right?
Yeah.
And I guess as an action, he's gonna pick up one of the... You said there was pieces of, like plywood. So I guess he wants to pick up some of the plywood and dip it in the tar, in those barrels of tar.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally do
Do I get anything else, or is that that's my turn?
So once, your full movements, you know what, with that, you have enough movement to get back to where you were standing before, with Sandra and Del, you guys are almost in the same area.
Okay.
So do you want to make it back?
Yeah,
there?
I'll make it back towards them.
Okay. All right. So you have a piece of wood with tar on it right now.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Well, this is what
Sandra.
we got.
Yeah, you just like run up with this stick with like tar on it, and you're like, hey. Sandra, you're up next.
Okay. I'm quite amused at what he's doing, I guess. But of course, I don't give a shit. And I'm gonna just try to take my maul, and I'd like to aim, I guess, for one of the drills on the side. I don't know.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Well, suck my dick, Kirk.
So we'll say that when you swing it, this robot moves its drill at an angle to where your maul just kind of slides down the drill instead of hitting it. And next in the order is the drill robot. And Sandra, you are now the closest thing to the drill robot. So he is going to take one of those drill cannons and he's going to try to hit you with it. So let's see if he gets it. It's a 14 hit.
It's against my AC, right?
Mm-hmm.
It hits.
Tie goes to the runner. It hits? Okay. So he is going to hit you for... How's everyone looking, by the way?
I think we're all...
Well, tell me how much damage he's inflicting, and I'll tell you.
I'm at
full health.
60% life.
7?
Okay, so I be real hurtin'.
Real hurt. Okay. Next in the order is Del.
Okay. I feel like attacking this thing is kind of pointless.
Does this one also have like camera lens eyes? Like a camera lens, like one...
Singular large eye.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go for like a blinding effect. I'm gonna shoot both of my guns at that eye. Well, I guess I can't fucking aim at it. Is it
No.
big enough to...
Yeah, it's big enough.
Okay.
If you're trying to shoot a remote, I think that takes that skill. You know, if
Yeah.
you're shooting something very small. But I would say that's fine.
Okay. So, first attack... Oh, okay, it's a critical fail. Second attack is a 19 plus 4, 25.
I'm trying to think about how this would work. If your first initial attack is a critical fail, would the second one pop off? Yeah, we'll see.
What I've just seen in other games is like he has to usually, if you do a critical fail, you like he does something to damage himself, and then
that's definitely
oops. I think they.
Okay,
stick
so we'll
to
say the second one hits.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so roll damage for the second one, and then we'll talk this through.
6 for the second one.
6 damage. Yeah. Okay. So that first shot, your gun misfires, causing you 1 damage to your hand. But that second shot, you strike the eye and you see the glass crack over its eye. Okay, so you do 6 damage. Perfect. Cal. Cal, you're up.
Okay. I guess I'll piggyback off of the blinding thing. I want Cal to try to like throw the tar on the camera head and like over to the antenna area, you know? Maybe just try to jam up that whole thing. I don't know. Do you think he should throw it?
Yeah, let me.
Or what do you think, guys?
This thing's 10 feet tall. How tall is Cal?
But Cal's a kitty cat.
I think he's like 6 foot. He's just like a humanoid.
Yeah,
Wait,
see,
I thought Cal was a cat.
I guess that's not. He's a human. He's a cat person.
Oh.
He's a cat person. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
He might be able to.
Yeah,
He might be able to jump and slap it on there if that's easier.
Well, you can throw. So
slap it on
I just
there.
looked it up. There's a contest. You can do a contest. It'll be athletics versus athletics.
Okay. Shit.
So if you want to do an athletics contest with the robot, you can.
Let's do it. With D20?
Okay. Yeah, roll a D20.
Okay.
He's gonna roll. He's gonna roll dexterity, and you're gonna roll athletics.
Okay. Already lost.
Did you roll a crit fail?
No.
Did
But
you roll better than a 3?
I got a total of 5.
Okay, then you beat the robot.
Oh,
The robot got a 3.
yes.
Yeah. His dexterity with tank treads isn't exactly high.
Okay.
Okay, so are you gonna like kind of fling the tar off the piece of wood, or are you just gonna throw the whole thing at the eye?
I mean, I imagine him trying to like fling it, I guess. Yeah, trying to fling the tar out towards his eye and then over towards the receptor or whatever.
Perfect. So you fling that and you blind this robot. Perfect. Next in the order is Sandra.
Does that mean the robot gets disadvantaged?
He does get disadvantage in all attack rolls now.
Okay. I'd like to use my mighty mole against this bastard for... Damn! I got a nat 20. So, suck up bitches. Well, it would be actually 25.
That does a
hit.
lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
So, let me see. Hope.
That's a lot of nuts.
5 plus 3.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think
13 total
No,
then?
it's 5 plus 3 is 8.
8.
So times
But
2.
you double. I think you double just the initial roll, and then you add the modifier to the double.
So bludgeoning damage is just a one-time deal.
Yeah, that just gets added on to the.
So 13.
The first
Yes, 13 damage.
13. Good. That's a good hit. So where are you gonna hit it at?
I guess probably the head. I guess we're all going after it.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say like you grip roll low on that maul, so you have a high reach, and you run up to the side and strike it in the head for 13 damage, and you kind of see its head kind of twist to the left with the force of your blow. Next in the order is the robot, and Cal. He's gonna try to attack you. He's gonna take disadvantage.
Okay.
In his attack roll. So I got an 8 for the first one.
Okay.
And an 18, so an 8 is mine. Does an 8 hit?
8 does not.
8 does not hit. So he comes in with one of those giant drill arms, and you just easily, because he's blinded, just duck and dip right behind him.
Okay. I'm behind
Del,
him.
you're up.
Okay. I'll do this. I'll do the same thing. I'll aim for the eye. The glass eye with both guns.
Okay.
First one is 11.
11 does not hit.
Oh, okay. Second one is 7 plus 6. Why am I blanking out? That's 13.
Does not hit.
Oh, god damn. Okay. Well, it is what it is.
Cal, you're up. It's just 2 swings and a miss.
Oh, Naomi doesn't go right now?
Nope.
It went her, and then the robot, then Dell, and now back to you.
Oh, okay. Shit. We have barbed wire. I can try to trip up the robot. Do you want me to try to trip him up? Get him prone or something?
I would just try to do damage because he's already got disadvantage, right?
Okay.
He's pretty damaged.
Okay. So Cal's gonna take his longsword, and he's gonna try to jump up and smack him where the little antenna thing is.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to roll d20.
Yes.
Okay. 11.
11 does not hit.
Fuck.
There's no like modifiers for attack, or was that your total?
That was my total.
With it added.
Yeah, because I think it's
Okay.
+3 to hit, right?
Okay. Yeah. It depends on what you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so after you jump and miss, that robot stops again and turns and faces the stand and goes, Jacobs, this is my property, and if you don't stop stealing my bots, I'm gonna burn your town to the ground. And that bot kind of is like locked up, and Jacob, you can see him getting pissed. He's just like slamming that button on the remote, trying to get it working again. And finally he just like throws it down on the ground, and somehow that sets it back off. And the robot now turns and faces you guys again, and Sandra, it's your turn.
Hey, who the fuck was that?
Who you asking?
Sorry. I'm just yelling that out.
I think it's robot. I think it's the robot. Yeah.
I could care less about that, I guess, because I just want to destroy the shit.
You're bloodthirsty.
Well, yeah, it's annoying to have to deal with them. So, I, in character and out of character, is annoyed.
You guys hear the robot start to beep.
Like beep, beep, beep.
Oh,
Beep. Beep.
oh shit.
Maybe we should run the other way. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
I'd like to completely stop what I'm doing and then run the opposite direction of that.
So you guys are gonna like disengage,
Yeah,
essentially.
I'd like to disengage.
Okay. So that robot starts making its way towards you guys, but before it gets all the way there, it just shuts down. But at that exact moment when it shuts down, you hear a single gunshot ring out. And after that, you hear a voice say, Hey, I need y'all to make your way towards town. I'm gonna get an opening for you, alright? You just start running. And you hear a second shot, and that shot strikes Steve, Jacob's brother, and he falls down. And in all that pandemonium, you see that the crowd starts to flee. Everyone's starting to run. That robot is kind of going chaotic. You see it kind of like circuits are firing off, and there's electricity, and it goes right into that the gate and explodes. So not only do you have a fire there, but you just have a small opening. Everyone's it's chaos right now.
How the fuck
And
are we gonna
you
get
were
out?
told to just run towards town.
I'd
which
like
is
to
gonna
just
be
run towards
north.
town. Let's just do
Book
it.
it.
Well, there's only one
Okay.
exit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
But it's on fire.
He said there's a
What?
small opening.
Run through
Oh,
it.
is
There's a
it-
small opening, yeah.
Okay, run.
So,
Run. Sorry.
yeah, you guys book it. You make it out of the ring, and you're starting to run. I need everyone to just quickly roll a dex save for me, as you hear gunshots starting to go off in your direction.
Kirkle,
Yes.
my dexterity, my base dexterity is 18. I put
Like your passive.
my
or
passive. I put everything into dexterity.
Your passive dexterity is 18.
That's the
That's just what it is. You still have to roll. Like,
Okay.
because you'll roll and then add your modifier.
okay.
The modifier is what, +4 at that point?
I
It
got
is
a
plus
17.
4, yeah.
17. Okay.
19.
Well, I got
19.
an 11.
plus 4?
No, I got it 7 plus 4.
Okay. So, Cal and Sandra, you manage. The bullets just miss you. Del, you take a strike to the heel.
Son of a bitch.
And now you are limping along and you're starting to fall behind Sandra and Cal.
Okay. Do I
I'd
take any
like
damage?
to notice this and then go and try to grab him.
You go help him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now, let's say you throw him on your shoulders because you're a pretty big orc, and you're just like booking it. You've got Del on your shoulders. You're running, and the further you get, those gunshots are still ringing off, but none of them are making connection. And you assume that maybe everyone's starting to get so occupied with what the chaos is going on there that they ignore you for now. And a small wagon and mechanical horse start rolling up next to you. And you're, hey, get in! And I need everyone to just make a quick athletics check, see if you can jump in there.
I got 15.
15? All right.
16?
17.
17. You guys all make it in. Sandra, you hop in with Del on your shoulders into the back of this wagon. Hey, everybody. A little mid-roll self-promotion here. If you'd like to get in touch with us, here's a couple spots where you can do it. We Suck Pod at Twitter. We Suck at D&D on Instagram. And if you want to go a little old school, maybe send us an email. You can do wesuckpodcast@gmail.com. We're open to anything. Send us tips. Maybe you like the show. You want to say something nice. Maybe you just want to talk to any of the players. Hit us up, and we'd like to talk to anybody. So, all right, guys, enjoy the show. Okay, so you jump in, and it's kind of one of those, like those wagons you would maybe like. I don't know if you guys did this in elementary school. Did you like build the little Western wagons out of like a like out
Like
of,
those
a
Oregon
red
Trail
flyer?
ones?
Yeah, like an Oregon Trail wagon. That's kind of like the back. You didn't do that?
I didn't do that either,
Oh.
but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're in the back of one of those, and through the front, you can see a man. And let me kind of describe what he looks like here. In my notes, I have think traditional Western, like a la Clint Eastwood kind of look. He's a thin, tall man. He's got sandy brown hair. He's super suntanned, deep green eyes. He's wearing brown cotton pants, cream-colored shirt, and like a orange and red poncho. I want him to look very like spaghetti Western cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Across his chest, he's got one of those bandoliers where he carries extra ammo for his rifle. He's got a big rifle on his back. And you hear him say, all right, wait, sorry about all that chaos. I need you to like just lay low for a minute, hop in the back. Stay low. I got some clothes back there. Wait, I got to sneak you through town. So get changed and just act like you belong. And so I wanted this moment. I want you guys to maybe choose your Western outfit for this adventure, because this is going to be what you're going to look like throughout all this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my duster. It's long sleeve, so it should hide my robot arms. Are there any leather gloves in the back?
Yeah, we'll say there's other
Okay, I'll
gloves.
put those over my robot hands. I'm gonna keep my 10-gallon hat. I think for professionalism, I've had my hair kind of, because I've got longer hair, but I'm gonna say that it's been kind of tied back. I'm gonna pull that out and let it forward, so that way it kind of hides my robot eye a little bit. So it's like, down like here with my hat. I'm gonna put some, whatever pants are back there. It doesn't really matter as long as it covers my robot legs. Some cowboy boots, which I probably was already wearing.
Yeah, we'll say you're wearing them.
And that's it. I've already got the rest of my stuff's already cowboy, so I don't really have to change much. Just basically covering up my suit.
Yeah, you can abandon your suit if you want to take it off.
Yeah, I'll put a shirt. Actually, I'm not gonna take it off. I'm gonna put a shirt over it and those
Clothes
pants.
over
Yeah, I don't want to abandon it.
Who's ready? Cal, Sandra?
I'm ready.
Shit.
I
Yeah, do Sandra.
I am wearing a old Western skirt, because there are no more pants. I tried to put on this top, but the arms are too small for my buff ass guns. So I rip off the sleeves of my top, and then I try to button up with like one of those vests, burnt orange vest, because that's an awesome color with green, and matches my skin tone in character and out of character. And it doesn't really close all the way, but you can see that I have gun straps, but I don't have guns to put in it, so I kind of fashion like a little holder for my maul.
Okay.
And then I'm wearing cowgirl boots, cow orc boots.
Cow work.
Cow orc boots. And I am wearing a hat, and because my hair is kind of short with half shaven, there's just like a little tuft sticking out of my cow orc hat.
Perfect. Cool. Cal, what do we look like?
Okay, so he's gonna throw off his uniform, which is that emerald green jacket. He's gonna go ahead and put on like a duster, like one of those long coats that goes down to like your
Ankles, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Guess he'll put on some cowboy boots, maybe some like jeans or like some darker colored pants or something, not the uniform pants. He'll probably have like just like a regular white collared shirt, something Western like that, and then he'll throw on a cowboy hat too.
Perfect. Okay, so you guys get changed, and you're kind of sitting in the back of that wagon, and you're making your way towards the town. And that man in the front turns around and goes, "Hey, sorry about all that chaos. I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Boone Fisher. Nice to meet you all. Nice to be acquainted with all of you. Real quick, we're just gonna try to get through town. Well, when we get there, I just need you guys to just shut up. Don't say anything until we get through. Clear?
Yep, clear. You got it.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
So you have some time if you want to ask him some questions as he's getting towards town. And he says, tell me, how did you guys, how'd you crash the ship? My friends and I, we caught you on our radars as you were breaking into the atmosphere, and we were trying to get there first. We're sorry, the Jacobs got you. We were trying to get there first, but we were a little off on our calculations.
Well, here's the thing, Boone. I don't know how to say this, but in our time, 430 years ago, a thing called the Void showed up, right?
Talking about that big thing in the sky.
Yeah, that big thing. Well, that big thing swallowed this planet up.
What?
Yeah.
It swallowed this planet up.
Yeah. And I was born. Here's the tricky part. I was born here, but 405 years from now.
Okay.
And then I was taken off Lone Star, and some shit happened, and then I was told the planet was swallowed and didn't exist, and then we got pulled into the void, and then we woke up and it tied up. That's
what he's trying to say, Boone, is that we're from year 3507 on a mission to look for you guys.
Holy shit. You guys are from the future?
That's right.
That's what it would seem like.
More like you guys are from the past.
Okay.
Good point.
Well, we thought you were from somewhere else for sure. We've never seen a ship like that. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to get there first. See, I kind of collect technology. And that ship was looking mighty interesting. Could you tell me what... We picked it up on the radar. You got that big thing in the middle of your ship. What's up with that? It was a big old black circle. I've never seen a ship built like that.
You mean Zero?
That Zero, is that a person?
Well, Zero is our interface for the ship. Yeah.
Oh, he's like a computer program or something.
Almost. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, except he's got some sentience to him. Seems like.
Oh, you're saying he kind of self-running or something? Is
Yeah.
that what? Oh, okay. We don't got anything like that here. But hey, we're getting close to town. I want you guys just kind of sit down, relax, and we'll get you through here, and we'll get you somewhere safe. Okay, get you all healed up. So that cart begins to roll through the town, and people probably heard what happened. You see a lot of people looking at Boone, maybe like he doesn't belong in that town, and he's just kind of like nervously, like kind of tipping his hat to people and waving. And you hear, "Hey, Boone, you got anything for sale in the back of that wagon?" He goes, "No, nothing today. Just taking some of my friends back with me home." He says, "Your friends? You ain't got no friends, Boone. We know you just ride in the desert looking for parts." He goes, "Yeah, but I found these guys out there, and just gonna take them back, get them some dinner, and then I'll send them on their way." And he goes, the other guy goes, "All right, well, let me see if you got anything." And that guy comes up to the back of the wagon and says, "Who are you? I've never seen anybody in this city before that looks like you."
I put my head down with my hat kind of facing towards him so that he can't see my face.
Okay.
And I don't say anything.
You don't say anything? He goes, "What's your all business here? How do you know Boone?"
I'm leaving it up to you two.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let me think.
Uh,
Okay.
Anyone good with deception?
Let's see.
Nope.
Austin, I think you might.
I
I
am
have
not.
a plus
Which of
3
us?
for deception.
all you, Boo. All you.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So do I roll for deception, or do I need to tell you something?
Either way. You can try to tell me, then roll, or you can roll, then try to tell me a story. Actually, just roll first. Roll first.
Okay, D20.
Yeah, and then add your modifier.
7 total.
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so try to explain something to me while you're here.
Well, you know, we're friends of Boone. He just pick us up over there.
And that man says, "I ain't never heard no accent like that before. Where, are you some kind of traveling salesman? You some carpetbagger?"
Well, go ahead, Chris.
Fuck. Is my voice a dead giveaway?
Like, does it sound robotic?
Well, yeah, a little bit. It's
Oh,
got that
I mean-
tinge to it. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
What if I talk real quiet? Because it's almost like it's a background noise to my voice when I speak up.
Yeah, you'd have to roll deception
Okay.
too.
Let me try.
Let's play this out with Cal real
Okay.
quick. Keep your roll to yourself, and then we'll go through this.
Okay,
Yeah,
what'd you
so that
say,
guy goes
Kurt?
8. He's that guy says, "You some kind of carpetbagger? Something? You got anything for sale? Got anything? Got any kind of thing to keep my interest?"
Well, actually, Boone's gonna go ahead and show us the business, yeah, and he's gonna just show us how he does what he does, and we're gonna try to copy him from where we're from, yeah.
Oh, okay. You're gonna become a scrapper?
I suppose so. Is that what he's called?
Yeah, that's what we call it here. He's scrapper. He scraps parts.
Well, we're gonna learn to scrap then.
Okay. Good enough. No one really hangs out with Boone, but okay. Hey, what's up with you in the back, Mr. Quiet Lonesome back there?
Okay.
We'll assume you're whispering. You
Alright.
can just talk.
Just had a bit too much to drink, fella.
Oh, I totally get that. Feel a little tipsy. Well, all right. You guys have a good day. And he just kind of taps on the side of the wagon, and Boone just like what is it called? Gets the horse going. The mechanical horse. He probably just turns a dial.
He's a
and the horse like moves. Yeah. Yeah. And the horse starts taking off. So you guys make it through town, and it's just like a simple, think classic Western town. A couple buildings here and there, a saloon, a pharmacy, a couple houses. But you go through. You're going through, and you travel the rest of the evening, and it's the sun is setting on the horizon. And Boone pulls his horse and wagon behind like a small hill, kind of in the middle of just a desert. There's just a random hill. And you guys sit there, and he goes behind the hill, but you don't see anything. And he goes, you guys ready to see my shop?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And he hits a small button next to his seat in that wagon. And you start to lower on a platform underground.
Oh.
Slowly start to lower and lower. You see less and less light as you go down. Small orange dim lights kind of line this tunnel that you're going down. And you make your way deeper and deeper and deeper. You're traveling for like maybe 5 minutes just at a slow pace, going lower and lower. And as you reach the end of your descent, there's a large cavern. It opens up to a large cavern. Revealing a small camp that's like dimly lit with like string lighting on the ceiling, and you see a couple tents and maybe a fire, and all in that camp are robots. And Boone says, well folks, welcome to Lead City.